Hey guys, so we haven't had one of these in a long time. It looks like they're back to doing these hints thing, which is good because I actually like these a lot. It lets people, speculate what could be coming, and yeah, it lets people sort of like crack the code, I guess. Even though most of the time it's not really, you can't really say with 100% certainty what's going to be coming from these. But they tweeted out this image. It is a pair of glasses, a square, and then whatever this thing is. So that's all they tweeted. So typically what this has meant in the past when they do these sort of like hint things is it has to do with a new character coming or new characters that are coming. Now, obviously this is up to interpretation. You can literally them just tweeting a square, like that could be anything. Like nobody can say for certainty like, oh yeah, this means this or this means that. So I have a few images pulled up in different tabs which we'll go through that I think could be related to this, but basically what we're trying to find is some sort of relationship between these three objects here, and anything that seems plausible. I think it's definitely open to interpretation here. First image is the Dragon Raider. This is exactly what I was thinking of when I saw this right here. The only thing with that is the Dragon Raider has this button on it, which is the button you push to activate it so that it scans the area for the Dragon Balls. This thing doesn't have that button on it. And this doesn't always have this little like chain thing on it either. It sometimes does, but not all the time. But I think that button that's missing here, I think that's a pretty big sign that this actually is not the Dragon Radar. Next we have this. I think this is what that is. It's I guess kind of like a monocle thing. This is, I believe, is it the South Kai? I can't remember which Kai this is. This is the one that I guess is sort of like mentoring to PyCon. So this is his monocle, right? That's what this is. And it literally, like, it's in the same position. It looks exactly the same as this. So I think that's what this is. It's the monocle of this. I think it's the South Kai. I could be wrong though. Then next we have this. Now these glasses, I see some people saying they're Master Roshi's glasses, and they definitely could be Master Roshi's glasses. Because glasses generally are glasses, and they both have round glasses, King Kai and Master Roshi. But the reason why I think they're King Kai's glasses and not Master Roshi's glasses is because, these two have a relationship with each other, and King Kai doesn't really have a relationship, and this guy doesn't really have a relationship with Master Roshi. So I think it's more likely that they're probably referring to King Kai's glasses. So for the glasses and the monocle, we pretty much have what I think they represent here. And then lastly, we have this. The square, the square could be anything. you could interpret this as, square has four sides, so it's the four different Kais. Or, the Otherworld Tournament stage, that's what I'm seeing here. But it could be literally anything. So what does this all mean, right? I think in total, just based off of what we're seeing with all these shapes, so I think this is, you can X this out because I don't think it's the Dragon Radar. I think we're left with these three things. So really, it's the glasses are here, and then this goes in the middle. The glasses, right there. The square is this arena right here, and then the monocle is this guy's monocle. So Otherworld Tournament is pretty much the theme that's going on here, right? Now, let me actually just pull up DBZ Space real fast. The Otherworld Tournament, we don't really have any characters in the Otherworld Tournament other than PyCon, which, we only have two PyCons in the game. We have the Sparking one and the Hero PyCon. PyCon should be like all the way in the bottom. Let me just see. Oh, he did get buffed a long time ago. Where is he? Right here. So, actually, he's labeled as a Saga from the Movies character. Interesting. The reason why that's interesting, too, is because I guess this is the PyCon technically from Fusion Reborn, right? And then Otherworld Warriors is gonna be, I guess, his tag, but he doesn't have, Otherworld Tournament. Huh. There's, an anime specific... There's, an anime originals arc thing in here, too. Let me see if... I know Bardock probably has that, the OG Bardocks. Because, again, that Otherworld Tournament... Yeah, anime original sagas. I think if we were to get a PyCon from specifically this arc, then he would be in this anime original sagas, because this Otherworld arc actually never was in the manga, and it was an anime original, quote unquote filler saga. where Goku went Super Saiyan Kaioken, and then Pikkon, you know, removed his armor. So I think if they were going to give us like a new Pikkon from this, he wouldn't have. Where's Pikkon? What did I do with him? I think I deleted him by accident. He wouldn't have sagas from movies, but instead he would have anime original sagas. So, I mean, there's a few things we can get from this. I think a Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku is probably very, very likely if they wanted to do that. Because he was like the kind of... like that's the only time we ever saw that in the show at all, Super Saiyan Kaioken. Until way down the line when we got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but that's different. And then a Pikkon without his armor, like when he removes his armor, basically. I mean, that could be like a transformation, right? We could get like a Pikkon with his armor on, and then his main ability could be removing his armor. That would be cool. I don't even think Dokkan has an armor removed version of Pikkon, so that would be interesting. And then Super Kaioken, I mean, that could be a transformation, or that could just be like a straight up Goku who's Super Saiyan Kaioken the whole time, which would be kind of weird because like that's supposed to be like a super. The funny thing is about that form is he only uses that form for like literally 2 seconds. Like it's literally for one punch, and then he goes out of it. So I don't know if that would be its own thing. It would probably be a base form Goku who then just transforms into Super Saiyan Kaioken for like, I don't know, like 30 counts, maybe not even 30 counts, because again, we only see it for like 2 seconds. So I think that's probably the two most likely things that we could see coming from this. So, and what they could do as well, if they really want to, you know, I guess sort of milk this, and if it's actually going to be related to like, you know, Otherworld in general, we could actually end up seeing like some really hype stuff. Like what if we saw like a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku? We could see a new Janemba, I guess, but that would be kind of, I don't know, like a new Gogeta and Janemba I feel like would be a little bit weird because that would be the third iteration of that already, only 2 years into the game. I don't know. When the Green Gogeta and the Red Janemba aren't that old, so I don't think that's likely. Again, I think at this point the most likely outcome is probably just a new Pikkon and then a Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Now, there's some other options here, right? Maybe it's not new characters. Maybe this is a new mode. And maybe they're finally introducing like some kind of tournament mode into the game or something like that. But based off of what we've seen historically with these teasers, like they've done before, like they haven't done this in a while. Like I remember they did this for like when Blue Cooler came out. They did this for, I think the last one they did was for Super 17 when they had like the two math equations or whatever. But yeah, it's been a long time. I'm really happy they're doing this again. But yeah, I mean, look, what if, for example, we got a tournament mode and you could like get like 10, 20 players together or however many players you have, and then you could just run a tournament in the game and it's all facilitated through like an event or like a mode in the game. And they could have like spectator mode. You could have people watching other people fight. Like that would be really, really good for the game. Like really, really good. So maybe that's a teaser for that, but I don't really know. Let me just think, because Otherworld Warriors definitely could be something they want to explore more. Again, this tag is not really like a real tag right now. I feel like this tag, so for example, with these smaller tags, I actually meant to do a video talking about this, but I'll just sort of implement it in this video. So these really small tags, like Shadow Dragons, for example, this guy actually buffs the Shadow Dragon tag, even though there's only 3 in the game. Like it's one of these, I guess you can call them sub tags. So you have like this Sin Shenron, right? He's buffing GT, but then once you get him to 3 stars, he starts buffing Shadow Dragons in addition to double buffing GT. So we could see a Pikkon come out or something who does, like, for example, because again, this Pikkon, if we got a Pikkon from the Otherworld tournament, he's not going to be on Sagas and Movies. So, I mean, we could see him maybe buff a color, and then on top of the color he's buffing, he could also start buffing, like, I don't know, Otherworld Warriors for, like, extra strike attack or extra health even. That would be cool. Make some of these other units, older units, a little bit better, because again, like a lot of these units are outdated. Even Green Gogeta, I wouldn't say he's outdated, but he's showing his age a little bit. And then like the Super Saiyan, if we got a Goku, like a base form who transforms into Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Let's just pull up Saiyans for a second. What if that Goku was like a base form Goku who did like strike attack and defense to the Saiyan tag, and then once you get him to like 3 or 6 stars, he starts buffing Otherworld Warriors, strike attack or something. So you could like stack that Goku alongside like this yellow Goku, and this yellow Goku would be getting the base buff of the Saiyans, and then also the Otherworld Warriors side of that buff as well. I think that's something they could do to really flesh out these like sub tags, because this tag is never going to be good, just based off of what it's doing. Actually, is PyCon in or powerful opponent? No, he's not. Okay, yeah, I mean, because again, like if we could just take a look at any of these sub tags, like let me go back to the character list. I don't know. Let's just pick a character. Boo, Super Boo, like one of the most forgotten characters in the game. Absorption, like let's see what this tag is like. Nobody's buffing this tag with the Z ability. Like, what if a lot of these are regen? What if they did like a, well, I don't know, a new Janemba, even though they're probably not going to do another one so soon. What if they did? Or no, actually, Janemba wouldn't even fit on here. What if they did a new Kid Boo, and the new Kid Boo was buffing regen, maybe like blast defense and strike defense, and then once you got him to 6 stars, he started buffing absorption like crit or something, or maybe strike attack. So you would want to run him on alongside other absorption characters, and that would help the absorption category because, or the absorption tag, because this tag is just, it's not really that fleshed out. And then you could keep going on, like down the list here. Like I remember the infamous example is Metal Rildo, because Metal Rildo, like merging, like who's on the merging tag? Like all these characters, no one is buffing this tag. So like maybe again, you come out with a new, because we don't have the like the liquid metal version of Rildo in the game yet. What if they come out with that guy, and all of a sudden he's buffing like regen or something, strike attack and defense, and then at 3 stars or 6 stars he's buffing merging like blast attack or something. That could help these smaller tags actually become relevant, because you could start using these guys on teams where they don't necessarily fit in super well, but they're at least getting something from like those secondary buffs, I guess. That was my rant for this video, but again, going back to this real fast, I think this probably does have something to do with the Otherworld tournament, just based off of the fact that these 3 things fit too well, I think, to not be what this is. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. I mean, I see a lot of people saying this is Master Roshi's glasses and this is the Dragon Radar, which could be possible because those are very related. Like the whole Dragon Ball theme could be something we see. But then I don't know what this square would be. Like again, this square is so like this. I guess this could be like the World Tournament, the regular World Tournament stage, where this I guess Master Roshi's glasses, the Dragon Radar, and like the World Tournament thing. But the Dragon Radar, I feel like, because if they were going to do like a Kid Goku versus Master Roshi or Jackie Chun for like the second half of the anniversary, I feel like this would probably be like Kid Goku's Power Pole or something. But keep in mind as well, the last thing I'm going to say before we get out of here is it's labeled Dragon Ball Legends 2nd Anniversary. So this is meant to be part of the anniversary, so something probably big is coming. Again, remember, we don't have the guild update yet, so this could be part of that. I have no idea. All I'm saying is I think, you know, these 3 things seem to be what these are representing to me. So let me know down below what you guys think. I will see you guys all in the next one.